We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Jacksonville. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be stopped up at the 9 to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10. Here we go. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll get this inside the 10, but not much further than that.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, go, son, son.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Looks like a record thing. I do that after the
Not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of
Hey, man.
himself there.
What's up?
And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance.
Bless you.
They had run and pass, both at their disposal.
What's up, Harry?
Nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Trevor Lawrence.
Bless you. What's up, man? Hey.
His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
What's up?
I just have a
Hey.
feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble.
Hey.
The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts
Hey.
so much pressure on your pace defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Brown connects with Collins. And it's a 1st down for Houston.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Travis Hunter up to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Take right open. Decent 24. 11. Focus. Hot. 13. Lou. Hot.
Throwing is Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
13 yards on the
A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Gun on red.
1st and 10 at the 50.
Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey. This one's hot.
They go play action for Lawrence. Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And He's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Hey, Jupiter.
Lawrence going to keep this himself.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Lawrence is going to give it to Jenkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Brings up 2nd and
9. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, go! Hey, Soko, hot! Hey!
To throw is Lawrence. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And he's into the end zone. Spatial Tootin. Touchdown Jaguars. His 12th touchdown of the year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Mixon. Able to tiptoe around 1 tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
All right.
Now Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's got his tight end, it's Schultz. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Stroud. A ball deep for the end zone. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
A second down throw for Stroud. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. Third down coming up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Stroud to throw. Flush to his right. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We'll be backed up now to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, we've got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Dell, the motion man. From his end zone, he'll throw it on 3rd and long. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At the Texans' 45-yard line.
These are 24. Hey, Dinter. Jack. Here we go.
Lawrence out to Hunter.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Second and 5.
Fred on red. Hey, Dinter, attack!
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Over the middle by Thomas. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Go, let's go!
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one complete to Johnson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey!
On the give, it's 2. And he's brought down after a gain of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down and 8.
23.
Lawrence. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Lawrence now on second down. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Lawrence from the gun. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. B.J. Hill. He's in there for the sack, and that takes us to 4th and goal. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
46-yard line.
On the ground, it's Teton to start the drive. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Son. 11. Go.
Second down, Lawrence. This one hauled in by Thomas. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. But as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side finds Dell. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And they get this one across midfield. to the 47-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Texans first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. To throw is Stroud. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Stroud. Flush to his right. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Johnson now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, 11. Hey, Soko.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
On red.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Throw here down the field. It falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. To the left side, caught by Hunter. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Handoff is to And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, Ron! Hey, attention.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. Down the sideline. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big play for Jacksonville. 37 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hey!
Tootin. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Brought down by Eric Stingley. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Red on red. Don, Hill.
Throwing is Lawrence. On the run to the right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson, able to pursue and drop him for a big loss on 2nd and goal.
Hey, Riggs!
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And he'll take this one in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's to midfield, and they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Going up top. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
This secondary, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Look high, look high. All right. Hey, T, that's it.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. And is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
All right.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down, Texans.
All right. 118. That's it.
Throwing is Stroud. Forced to his right. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. But it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
And now we're going to get a timeout. It is C.J. Stroud in need of some attention. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. He'll look to throw. That is caught. Take down. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Texans.
Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a two-possession game here late.
In motion now, it's Collins. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, lock.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's 2nd and inches at the 45.
2nd and inches.
All right, let's go.
To throw is Lawrence. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Second down, Lawrence. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
23.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's taken in by Thomas. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Lawrence now. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
On the red. Turn. They say it's hot. Red.
Run over center now with Tootin. And he's into the end zone yet again. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game. And number 14 for the year. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to extend the lead.
Texans 16. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's a great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Houston.
They'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl. We're throwing the ball this close to the goal line, ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Hey, hey, hey.
On first down, Lawrence. Quick slap. He's got hustle. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
2 yards.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
At the
Hey, Lion,
Texans'
Lion.
39-yard line.
Son.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A gain of 14 yards.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll run. It's 2. And a nice game there. On first down, he takes it forward for 8 yards.
At the 16-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Hey, Ginger, Silver.
Right back to Tinton. And he will be taken down. We'll see. And they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.